Water signs, hi, how are y'all doing? Welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. I'm here to do a general timeless reading for my water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. Yeah, thank you so much for being here with me. If you are a new subscriber, I really appreciate you. Welcome. If you are returning, I love you. Thank you. Thanks for the support. And Cancers, thank you so much for showing up with all the views in the most recent video that I posted for you. I really appreciate that. But let's go ahead and get into this reading for my water signs. Again, this is timeless. This is general. All the messages won't resonate with you, but hopefully some of them do. Please leave what doesn't resonate for whoever it is for. Okay, water signs. Woo! Okay. Fork in the road. Go the distance. Okay, this card keeps coming out, so we're just going to take it and then clean it up. You might be trying to decide whether you want to keep going at something. You have fork in the road, go the distance, and then clean it up. You understand that if you do keep going in a certain trajectory, there's like a lot of work that has to be done to getting this thing back on track. So it's kind of like one of those things like, do you want to stick around and put in the work? Or do you want to just make it like go in a totally different direction here? Like part of the impulse to like see what's, I don't want to use the word salvageable, but yeah, it's like to see if the situation itself is salvageable. Part of the impulse is because you've been at it for so long, you've been doing it for so long, and you like really felt like it was going somewhere. But let me just get one more of these. But like you recently got new info, you have 411. You've recently gotten new information that lets you know that you're not really quite as far in the situation as you thought you might be. But it's like you're trying to decide. You have co-create that's coming out. You're trying to decide whether or not this is really what you want to co-create based on the new information that you have. You see what I'm saying? Or like, you know, it's kind of like the new information is kind of shifting your perspective about what it is that you want, water signs. It's also like opening your eyes to new options, like a new choice, like that you could make a different choice or something like that. Let's go. Messages for my water signs. You're like, the mature thing to do would be to stick around and fix the situation and kind of clean it up, repair it. What do they call it when remediate? There's a level of remediation that needs to happen. Like, gotta go all the way back and like fix up some things that clear up some misunderstandings. Or some missteps. Or some, I don't know, mistakes, right? There's a level of that needing to happen, but there's also like this feeling of, do I even have the heart for that right now? Like, do I even have that to give right now? Maybe the Sun card, the Six of Wands, the Eight of Cups. So well, wow, okay. So you have the Eight of Cups with the Hierophant in reverse. Feels like walking away from a commitment, to be honest, or walking away from a contract, walking away from a job, walking away from something that I feel like the consideration of what you would have to do to stay in it feels restrictive. Whereas if you walk away from the thing, it feels like there's like a happier future. There's more success ahead. I almost feel a little bit like you think that the burden, you won't be able to overcome the burden, or somebody won't be able to overcome the burden of the past. And it is a little bit like the heart is leading in a different direction almost. Like, that's hence the fork in the road. It's like there's been like, your eyes have been opened up to like everything else that is out there. And while at one time, whatever this one option is that you were like sort of like running the race with, or yeah, whatever race you were running in before, it was at one time, it felt like a joyful situation, perhaps. But now it's like almost like the 3 of Wands, the 2 of Wands at the bottom. There's it's just a little bit too much conflict, a little bit too much. It's like the petty might have gone too far at this point. Like it just might have gone too far in order to like bring it back. Cancer. Yeah, you want something new. You have the Justice card. This could be, this could be like Justice card in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. This could legit be like long-term commitment or marriage or something like that, or a contract that you've been renewing for quite some time is now like coming to an end because the prospect of newness has come into play. The prospect of newness has come into play. And it's like you have a new understanding of your value based on what you can see is available to you as options up ahead. Like you have a new understanding of your personal value. What else for water signs? Yeah, and like what feels true for you. You know, it's like, can you heal in this past situation? Forget whether or not you're able to heal the past situation. The real question is, can you continue to heal in it, right? Because whether or not you can apply bandages to certain areas, it's like, but like if you're bleeding out, or you're unhappy or unfulfilled or feeling restricted or feeling restrained or feeling burdened, right? Or feeling called in different directions, or at least open to being pulled in different directions, like, yeah, open to being pulled in different directions, wanting to just try something new, wanting to throw caution to the wind a little bit here. I feel like that's the experience that you want to co-create, and that's the truth that you're really that's coming into focus for you. But realizing too that truth also means that you won't be going back to clean up this situation again. You won't be going back to clean up the situation. Yeah. It feels like it takes a lot of courage to admit that too. It feels like it takes a lot of courage to admit that like, you know, if you're going to be standing in integrity, you have to it's time to finally cut the thing out once and for all. And to like say what you mean and mean what you say too, because it does feel a little bit here like this clean it up has also involved like everybody sweeping some things under the rug that they didn't want like known or shown or seen or said or something like that, you know? Anything else for water signs? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Seven of Swords. People, they don't even want me to talk about it. Like there was a lot of, see, they look. They don't want me to talk about how there was dishonesty, there was deception. There was a lot of like sneaking around. I'm telling you, like it's like petty went too far, and it became almost like hurtful in a way, and also like started to affect the money, affect the foundation. Like somebody could have been really bad with money too in this situation, and it's like almost like not being able to climb back. Like not being able to climb back. I hope I didn't freeze. Like not being able to climb back out from under that, or like rebuild that. Like it sounds like the trust has been breached here in just such a major way. Yeah, the trust has been breached here, and there is like an underlying tone of perhaps like bitterness and resentment. Like this is like somebody squandering the savings, or like making a mistake on the job that costs like tens of thousands of dollars or something like that. I don't know. So this is like that kind of energy, but then like also like trying to like cover it up or sweep it under the rug or something like that. And it's like, not going to be able to do that. That's for somebody. Not going to be able to do that. I don't feel like this connection can be put back together, or this situation can be repaired in a way. I think like it just feels like there's been too much confusion. There's been too many people have maybe perhaps been hurt by it. And in a lot of ways too, like you're feeling more and more outside of the situation anyway. You know what I mean? The more you see these other options, or these like other experiences that are calling or pulling you, like, you know, it feels like you're seeing yourself outside of this, and like ready to explore your options. You want to explore your options. Okay. You want to explore your options because you just want to be happy. You want to have fun again. You don't think that there's going to be fun in this past situation. The fun is elsewhere. The past situation was boring. I mean, it became boring. And you know that there are opportunities for like this happiness, this success, this like contentment and bliss and emotional fulfillment. You know that there are opportunities for that out there, possibly because you like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean you can see them. They're being shown to you very clearly. You're just not moving to take advantage of them. You're just not moving to take advantage of them. But it feels like that's the crossroads. That's the crossroads. Let me tell you what signs I see here before we get an oracle card to wrap it up. I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You guys are out here, obviously. But I see also air signs. I see Leo, strong, is out here. Yeah, and Virgo. So Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and then water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus as well. Let's go ahead and get a shaman's dream to wrap this reading up for my water signs. What is y'all going to do? What is y'all going to do? I think you're going to do the thing ultimately that like doesn't make you feel heavy when you think about the prospect of it long term, you know? Empty well, time to replenish. Let's see. What did I do with the book for this? That's crazy because I just had it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Here we go. Empty well, time to replenish. You could be ready to move on in like, it could be like 7 weeks or something like that. You could be like, it's like you're ready to, you'll be moving on to the next thing sometime within the next 7 weeks possibly. It says the empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. It's time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced and let spirit guide you to your next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results that you want. There is a lack of reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you that it's time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. These shadows are projections that you are confusing for reality. You might have been offered a shovel to help you dig yourself out of an uncomfortable situation, a bucket to drink from the well, but you cannot dig yourself out of this hole. And remember that there is no water to be found in that well. Yeah, it's like there would be too much to clean up. You're not gonna be able to clean it up to a point where it moves forward in the way that feels like something that you're actually wanting to co-create. It says, receive the empty well as a gift. Do not exert your energy or waste your resources by repairing the walls or mending the rope. Follow the watercourse way, the aquifers that run deep in the earth, and you will be led to a new spring oasis. You can find these underground streams, these rich natural resources, in the subterranean depths of your own heart. All right, water signs. That has been your reading. I really hope that resonated with some Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio people out there. Remember to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. There might be readings for or messages for you in those readings. If you want to book a personal, join us on Patreon. Links below. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And please know that I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings. See you soon. Bye.